Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today in Europe. I'm Stephen Carroll with Lizzie Burden, and we're joined by Bloomberg's breaking news editor, Louise Moon. Louise, good morning. BP, let's start there. Continuing to prove that green is not the new black. Tell us more.
Indeed, yes. So BP, in quite an unexpected announcement this morning, saying they're expecting to take a $4 to $5 billion write-down in the fourth quarter. Alongside the news, they also said that oil trading was set to be quite weak, in their words, for another quarter, and production will be flat. But the main thing that's being focused on are these impairment charges, and this is all linked to what they call their transition business, which essentially it's gas and green energy investments, in particular the green energy. Of course, this comes as BP is pivoting away from green energy. They've been it was a failed bet, and you know that they're now moving towards their core of oil and gas. So it's a major reset and a big charge that's coming as a part of that. Of course, they only appointed or named who's going to be their new incoming CEO last month. So she's got this Meg O'Neill. She's got a lot to deal with, but she's known for she's coming from Australia's Woodside Energy Group, and she's known for having a clear focus on oil and gas. Of course, that change in leadership was quite a sudden change. The ex-CEO had started to embark on a major reset, but investors wanted more. So shares are down on the news this morning. Analysts are expecting a worse fourth quarter than they had previously estimated, and all focused around these impairment charges. And as I say, as the new CEO comes in, I think she's coming in March or April time, a lot to deal with this reset going on.
Now, Louise, we love us first on stock movers. Some Bright Spark has calculated that this is the first time Hays is trading this low in your entire lifetime.
Exposing my age here, Lizzie. Indeed. Well, yeah, Hays shares have dropped to their lowest since 1993, so you can take from that what you will. I mean, they are moving lower this morning, but it's extending declines that we've been seeing anyway. They're down about 30% over the past year. If you look even further back, it's a real kind of steep decline and way off a peak, which was years ago now. This is after their second quarter earnings. So they've seen a 10% reduction in fees. Worse than expected. Permanent hiring in particular is doing very badly, and it's adding to this woeful picture for the whole of the recruitment industry, really. We already had Page Group results earlier this week. We've got Robert Walters reporting tomorrow. Essentially, the industry is continuing. It's already been happening, but continuing to struggle with, you know, the likes of the rise of AI, and this is also being worsened by the current tough jobs market in the UK. So not a great picture for recruitment. And Hays really accentuating that this morning with their second quarter results.
We've also had news on EssilorLuxottica, Louise. HSBC seeing them in a new light.
Indeed. Shares up in Paris this morning on the back of HSBC raising their recommendation from a hold to a buy. And this is all due to, well, they're saying it's due to the growth in smart glasses. So we had a story yesterday saying that the company's in talks with Meta about potentially doubling production capacity for AI-powered smart glasses by the end of the year. So this is on the back of growing demand. And HSBC are saying that they're benefiting from this Meta R&D, this research and development from Meta, making them more competitive against rivals, raising their total addressable market. So now if you look at their total analyst ratings, I mean, they've got 21 buys, far outpacing anything else, only 4 holds and 2 sells. So shares up in Paris on the news this morning.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.